Well, right now, warnings are in effect as a strong nor'eastern unleashes damaging wind gusts, excessive rain, and flooding as it moves along the east coast. Forecasters say the storm is packing a serious punch as it slowly moves north, disrupting air travel and pushing water into coastal communities with waves up to 50 feet. 10 inches of rain fell in just 24 hours. Several drivers in Georgetown, South Carolina had to be rescued from the floodwaters. Portions of a busy highway in North Carolina are now closed due to ocean overwash. Thankfully, no deaths have been reported. Now, Mike, are we going to see any impacts from that storm here in the Metro Detroit area?
I think that system is going to stay away from us as far as tremendous impacts. It might influence our winds a little bit, but that's primarily about it. But we have our own source of rain that's expected later this week, which we'll address. The Day Planner Plus shows that another nice day will be ahead. If you enjoyed your weekend weather, today will be just a continuation of that today and tomorrow. So your work and school forecast, the kids at the bus stop should be all right. Some of us might need a light jacket because areas like Ann Arbor, for instance, in the 40s, same thing in Lapeer and Port Huron. But we'll have no problem warming up, thinking everybody will reach the 70s today. Plenty of sunshine to help us do just that, and the winds are going to stay fairly light. But there's some changes on the horizon. Cooler temperatures will return, which means it's going to feel more like fall yet again. This will occur on Wednesday. So for your Tuesday, we'll call it a repeat of what we're dealing with right now. Temperatures will climb into the 70s, and then at some point we're going to see a cold front that's going to move in, that's going to drop the temperatures down into the 50s to start your Wednesday. But it's mainly Wednesday afternoon that I think you'll actually feel the difference, as opposed to those low 70s. We'll be in the low 60s, and this is where we'll stay for the rest of the week, with one exception on Saturday, where it looks like we might get a quick warm up. But that same system that brings us the 70s randomly on Saturday also brings some much needed rain into Metro Detroit. We'll see our first glimpse of this on Wednesday, and then better chances later in the week, which you'll see in the 7-day forecast. But the drought monitor is telling this familiar story. I feel like we've been showing this for weeks and it hasn't changed much. That's because we've been dry. That's the trade-off there to getting this nice weather with the sunshine. But now we're at the point we could really use some rain for our fall color as well. You'll see that we'll cash in on some rain, but this is adding everything up. Wednesday, also Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So some areas could pick up about 1.5 inches. That's going to be much needed, but once again, it's not quite enough to really get us out of this severe drought where we're seeing in some spots. Your 7-day forecast will keep us warm to start. We'll see temps in the 70s by Wednesday. We'll have these numbers in the 60s. Multiple rain chances really kick off on Friday, taking us through the weekend of temps in the